All right, what you see there is a Johnny Lightning Import Heat GT, which I've never heard of. Johnny Lightning totally sounds like a 60s brand. And from what I understand, Auto World owns it now. So I found this at Target for $6.49. And I tried to do some research online. I couldn't really find much about it. So based on what I see in the SKU, it says July 2022. And then it says release Street Freaks 2023. So I'm guessing someone probably tried to sell this on eBay and they couldn't sell it and they returned it. It says limited edition. So I think it's funny that 4,788 is limited. I think limited would be under 100 or under 1,000 at least. And so I did find some research about white lightning, where there's like white tires and white stuff all over the car. But I only got this because I do collect Z cars and I pretty much owned every model. This is the only generation of Z I haven't owned, which is the early Z31 of 84 to 86. And I think the 87 to 89 is so much nicer and cleaner. I'm surprised we don't see more castings of that in body. Especially the 88 Shiro, which they made just under 1,100 of, which was my favorite Z31. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's the all white, pearl white with the white wheels, turbo. Really cool special car. All right, so let's see what it says on here. It says number 6. It looks like there's a card included. Release 1, version B. So this is the sky blue with primer. And it says in the early 80s, Nissan was phasing out the Datsun name. Okay, we know that. So, and at the time, 85 300ZX was touted as the best car ever. All right, well, I guess so. All right, there's nothing about the car in the back. It's just some weird advertisements for other cars and some collectors club. All right, let's open this up. And let's see, is there a nice way to open this up without ruining that card? I guess we'll just peel away over here. I wonder if that card's in a plastic frame. All right, there we go. So it is being held in there with a special plastic. Let's peel this out. Okay, don't want to ruin that. All right, this could be something cool to put in the back of a shelf. All right, that's pretty cool. So that is definitely a 85 300ZX turbo. Those wheels look like they match the little die cast. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. It is definitely period correct. The wheels match the original wheels. Is there suspension? No. So it looks like it's all metal. It is not, does not have a wing, which all of these turbos did. And the turbos had, I think the 86 came with the darker turbo taillights. I could be wrong. Does this say turbo on there? Let's see if I get that. It does say turbo, so I thought the taillights were darker on the turbo. All right, and it does have the hood scoop, but it does not have the T-tops, which was very standard. At the time, you can special order a slick top like this. I think a slick top was recommended for if you were racing in the SCCA. Back then, I think the rules were no convertibles, no T-tops. So, and I know, so I did the research on the registry. There was only one turbo slick top made for 1985, which is hilarious. And in the non-turbos, it was about 1,600 made, around there. I'm just giving you a rough estimate. So that's more rare than this car. So they should have made a lot fewer than 4788. All right, so get a good look at that. All right, there you have it. Now I wanted to compare this to other cars and the sizes. So let's see how this compares to the Hot Wheel Premium. So it looks about the same. Now this is the Tomica, which I thought was smaller. So this might even be the true 164, as I've heard people say that. So this is kind of close to the Majorette, which is definitely smaller. And then let's compare it to the Eno or Ino. I don't know how to pronounce it. So it looks smaller. So I'm guessing this is a true 164. And then we have a Maisto, which also looks like it's a True 164. All right, and there you have it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Are there any Z fans out there watching? Let me know if you have any other cool Z31 diecast cars. I think these are, I think the second refresh of this Z31 is definitely underrated. I think it's my favorite 80s Nissan, even more than the Skyline. And having owned a couple of 88 turbos, so I guess I'm a little biased. It is definitely a good looking car. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let me know you're enjoying this video. If you have any recommendations or any feedback, definitely appreciated. And until next time.